November 22nd, 1963, a day so long ago, but still fresh in the minds of many old enough to have witnessed one of the most horrific days in American history. News 13's Frank Crocker is one of those who remembers the day John F. Kennedy died.
I was home early from school that day, just a second grader. My mother and I wound up watching the first ever live breaking news coverage. The word that the president was gone, 11/22/63. In Dallas, it was all excitement. President Kennedy and the First Lady had come to town, and people came out to greet them.
What you doing, Nancy?
The soap opera, As the World Turns, was playing on many television sets across America.
A little early for that, ain't it?
Then the world was turned upside down.
Here is a bulletin from CBS News. President Kennedy died at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time.
There was a lot of praying and wailing. It was a very intense day. This was our Catholic president, and what on earth is going to happen?
Carmen Ramos-Kennedy was in the 8th grade at a Catholic school in New York City when she learned the president had been shot. Now she works with the Campaign for Southern Equality in Asheville.
He was the president that was supposed to make a really big change for people that look like me.
That date, the President Kennedy's date, certainly is etched in my brain.
Ellen Clarke was a 10th grade student in Montgomery, Alabama, in the heart of what was still a segregated South. President Kennedy was largely unpopular for trying to make changes there. Ellen is now the retired founder of Western Carolinians for Criminal Justice. 50 years ago today, word of the assassination went out over her school's intercom.
When we heard that announcement in our English class, out in the hall, there were people cheering. Now, it wasn't this loud outroar, but there were cheers. Quite a sad and hideous day, really.
Oh, I wept. I still get emotional about it.
Dr. Eade Anderson was a Presbyterian pastor in Greenwood, Alabama. A parishioner told him what had happened. Today, the retired minister lives in Montreat and reflects on this day back in 1963.
With my generation, the memory is bright and vivid still. With my grandchildren, I think he's something out of a history book.
But the history books are wide open for this anniversary. All the archival footage brings it back to life and helps new generations understand why this day is so important.
A 50-year anniversary of the death of our president, that's something to think about. Something to think about.
Federal government, under his leadership, were taking us new places with human rights and civil rights.
It seemed like he appealed to the better angels of our nature. For a while, we had that kind of visionary, inspiring kind of leadership. And it's there. We can dream about it and try to build it back again.
The Kennedy assassination was the lowest point of what was the most tumultuous decade in modern American history. The Cuban Missile Crisis, the Civil Rights Movement, the Vietnam War, and the assassinations of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and Bobby Kennedy. It also came almost 100 years to the day after one of the greatest moments in our history, Lincoln's Gettysburg Address.